Welcome back. Today we're working on this 2009 Hyundai Elantra and we're going to be changing out the upper radiator hose. Part number is 254142H100. The reason I'm changing this is there's an aftermarket upper radiator hose on this car and it doesn't fit very well, and I'll go ahead and show you that right now. Here we are under the hood, and so I wanted to tell you the reason why I wanted to change this. I told you I didn't think that it fit very well, and we have a leak right here, and if I really do anything with this hose, I don't know if I'll be able to get it on camera here, but it just, to me, it's not tight on there, even though it's got this hose clamp here. I think it's molded correctly in the right shape. Also, while I have this end off, I'm going to make sure there's no cracks or breaks on that inlet tube. So before I get started, I want to make sure we don't get any coolant on the ground. So I've got a drain pan down here and some cardboard also, just to minimize any messes we might have. Alright, well, I started taking the hose clamp off right here, and all that was either an 8mm, 5/16 or a flathead. I used the flathead. One thing I wanted to tell you is I called AutoZone about getting a new the upper radiator hose, and from them it was going to be $45. I called the dealership and I ended up paying $39 for the hose and both hose clamps. So it'll at least have an OEM appearance when I'm done, and I think this is going to fit better. So we'll keep moving. Since I am on this side, the drain pan is directly below us, and we're ready to pull this end off. I wouldn't think we'd have a ton of coolant in this, being that's the upper. I'm trying to go real slow just so I can get it to drain straight down. Well, it's a good thing I have the cardboard down there. So right here is the highest point on this hose. So I want to push this down so we get all the coolant out. I'm gonna go ahead and get this end on. I'm not gonna put the clamp on until we have this other end out, but this way it's not gonna leak, and we can move the drain pan over under this area. All right, let's get to it. See how that's dripping? So now what I'm going to do with this hose is, as I get this loose, I'm going to hold it down in case there's any coolant in there. And then hopefully well, anyway, we're off here. This hose fits much better. And this hose that came off of it, I believe, was made by Continental, which I would have assumed was a good one. But the OEM definitely fits better. So now when somebody looks under the hood, they'll see the OEM upper radiator hose, OEM clamps. It just looks better, fits better. I'm sure it's going to perform better. So now we can put the clamps where they go. There's that one. This one's probably going to be a little tricky. I'm going to grab a different pair of pliers. I'm going to try these pliers. So now we definitely have a better fit. You can see how this was kind of expanded out. Same here. And so now I'm just gonna wipe it down. Probably pull it out and maybe rinse it off. In this instance, we were able to actually go to the OEM, get a better part that fits better, and it was also less expensive than going to the regular AutoZones and stores like that. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. I will have a link. I don't know if I have a link, but I'll definitely have the part number for this in the description below. And if I can find a link to it, I'll also put that there. Again, this came with the hose and the 2 hose clamps, so it's everything you need to change out the hose. So anyway, if this was helpful, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching.